Round number 1 underway, scheduled for 3-8. And a very fast start by both of these fighters, both in the center of the ring. And some nice left hands downstairs landed already by Carlene's, going downstairs and going early with a right hand. Wow. Carlene Rivas doing the best that she can to put her opponent away in the first round. Panamad recovers very, very quickly. And the referee asks him to carry on. What a fast round to put your opponent down this early on. And a big right hand upstairs landed by Carlene's. Panamad needs to hold on for everything she's got, and she's back on the canvas. Carlene's Rivas even leaving her opponent on the canvas and throwing shots after shot. Carlene's Rivas wants to go home early, it looks like. Round number 1 starting this strong, 2 knockdowns already. Carlene's Rivas puts her opponent against the ropes and comes alive like a machine gun and starts throwing everything she's got. Panamad needs to do something. She needs to hold on. She needs to grab her opponent, give her something to worry about. What a fast start in round number 1 for this flyweight title fight. And now she asks her opponent to come forward. She goes into a shoulder roll, Floyd Mayweather style. And now Panamad starts to march forward. Carlene Rivas throwing everything she's got. 10 seconds to go of this round, scheduled for 8 2-minute rounds. And both fighters hitting after the bell. What a round so far. Carlene's Rivas just relentlessly came out swinging for the fences and puts Panamad to the canvas twice in the first round. But credit to Panamad. Panamad got back up, recuperated, and came back. But look at that moment where Carlene Rivas was hitting her opponent when her opponent was on the canvas, taking no prisoners at all. But she's got to be very careful. If you hit your opponent on the canvas when their knee is down, the referee can call a foul. You don't want to go out like that, so you've just got to remember to dial it back. When your opponent's down, let them be down. And that is the timer for the next round. WIBA Light Flyweight title scheduled for 8 2-minute rounds. Carlene's Rivas from the Philippines in the black and fluorescent yellow/green takes on Panamad from Thailand in the blue and white. We're just tying up Panamad's hair. In the meantime, please let me know what color Carlene Rivas is wearing. Is it yellow? Is it green? I'm still trying to find out. And we're going into the second round in just a moment. Carlene Rivas has already put Panamad to the canvas twice. Panamad needs to do something to not allow herself to get bullied in this round. Carlene Rivas coming alive, and Panamad doing a very good job of holding on and firing everything she's got. You should keep hitting until the referee tells you to stop. Both fighters in the center of the ring. Panamad goes downstairs with a left hook. Carlene Rivas goes upstairs with a left hook. Carlene goes downstairs with a jab and a right hand upstairs. Beautifully timed. Carlene jabs downstairs and fires that right overhand right. A very classic trap in boxing. Go low, finish high. Both fighters in the center of the ring. A right hand over the top. Both fighters exchange stiff jabs. And has Carlene Rivas ran out of energy after that first round? Has she had an adrenaline dump? We are not sure. Panamad should really just push the pace now and not allow Carlines to get any more energy in this fight. Push the pace. Don't allow Carleen to get anything going once again. Carleen ends up throwing those big haymakers upstairs and downstairs. Once Carleen is in your range, she throws everything she's got to the body and to the head. A big right hand upstairs by Carleen. Carleen has now got Panamad against the ropes and towards the corner. 10 seconds to go of round number 2. And a big left hand downstairs as well. Lands clean. A right hand downstairs. Panamad walks into a left hand, and that is the bell for round number 2. This WIBA light flyweight title is scheduled for 8. Let's see some action replays here. And this was the moment when Panamad just held on whilst Carleen Rivers gave it everything she's got. Very nicely done by Panamad to stay on her feet. She went down twice in the first round, but in that second round it was a little bit more calm. Both fighters almost smothering themselves in that moment. I'd like to see them step back a little bit, throw a jab, and set up their rights and their lefts rather than just throwing flurries and blitz. Set up your shots, and instead of smothering yourself, and what I mean by smothering yourself is once you're on the inside and you start throwing combinations, it's very hard to know where your opponent is because you're both throwing the same combinations, so you're both just kind of wrapping yourself up and tangling yourself up like wires. Take your time, throw the jab and throw that right hand. Round number 3, scheduled for 8 2-minute rounds. Carleen Rivers from the Philippines in the black and yellow. Panamad Petwainit from Thailand in the blue and white. And a big right hand lands upstairs by Carleen Rivers. Carleen Rivers pushes her opponent to the canvas. The referee calls it a slip. Very wisely done by the referee. Carleen Rivers just bullying Panamad in this fight. And now Carleen Rivers flicking that jab, trying to land a right, and a beautiful left hand upstairs by Panamad. Panamad doing exactly what she needs to do. Don't wait for the referee to break you. Throw everything you've got. Doubling the jab, going downstairs. Carleen needs to set that right hand up. Jab downstairs, and she comes alive, throwing everything she's got. Panamad holding on the back of the head. I'm surprised the referee hasn't warned Panamad for holding around the back of the neck. This isn't Muay Thai, and a beautiful left hand lands for Carleen Rivers downstairs. A fantastic left hand. Panamad is still standing, does not look tired, and another left hand downstairs as well. Carleen has got to stop complaining to the referee and just start throwing on the inside instead. The referee isn't going to save you in these moments. I'm surprised the referee is warning Carleen, but not warning Panamad for holding around the back of the head. Both fighters again in the center of the ring. 10 seconds to go of this round. Big right hand upstairs by Carleen Rivers. Stumbles her opponent back. And that is the end of the round. What a fight so far. In the first round, it looked like Carleen Rivers was going to end it. But then Panamad has definitely found her energy and recuperated and is back in this fight. And this is what I was talking about. Both fighters, when they get on the inside, start smothering one another. Panamad is dragging her opponent down, and Carleen is just starting to throw everything she's got. Take a breath, take a step, use the jab, and set up your right hand. You don't need to just throw punches for the sake of throwing punches. Timing is more effective than speed and power in boxing, and that's exactly what both these fighters need to do. Believe in their timing, believe in their jab, and start picking their shots instead of forcing the shots. We're going into the next round in just a moment. And that is the bell already. The seconds out. Need to get out of there. We're in round number 4. Round 4, Philippines. Carlene Rivers in the black and yellow takes on Thailand's Panamad Petwainit for this WIBA light flyweight title, scheduled for 8 2-minute rounds. Carlene Rivers goes downstairs with a left jab, and a right hand lands onto the hip as she walks towards her, and a left hook sends Panamad to the canvas once again. Panamad gets to her feet once again. Carlene Rivers wastes no time, but the referee once again takes control. Carlene Rivers just wants to go home early, it looks like. A big right hand upstairs. Panamad pushes down on Carlene Rivers. The referee has got his work cut out for him in this fight. It's been a scrappy affair so far. Rivers again throws a right hand upstairs. Panamad just throwing everything she's got. It's becoming a little bit of a dogfight in here, and both fighters getting very sloppy on inside of the clinch. Carlene Rivers fires a stiff left hand downstairs, and this is where Carlene Rivers should just come alive, flick the jab and come downstairs with a left and a right. And this is where Carlene Rivers could start using the jab. Use the jab and set your shots up. In boxing, everything is off the jab. And that's exactly what she needs to do. Use that jab to her ability. A right hand stumbles Panamad, and the referee has seen enough. What a right hand by Carlene Rivers. And Carlene Rivers wanted to put on a show today. She wanted to prove that she had the power in her hands to take out the great Panamad Petwainit, and that's exactly what she did. All credit to Panamad. It never looked like Panamad gave up in that fight. She was fighting to the end. Let's see some action replays. And it was that left hand that set him to the canvas in that round. And it was that right hand where eventually the referee thought that is enough damage for Panamad. And look, Panamad had the right idea to grab on her opponent, but Carlene Rivers was just too accurate, too powerful, and I think it was a battle of who wanted it more, and I think Carlene Rivers definitely wanted that more. Let's go to Teddy with the official announcement.
And ladies and gentlemen, your winner by referee stoppage and new Women's International Boxing Association